Jesus. Jesus. Wetin be this? Wetin be this? Jesus. Blood of Jesus. See my head, they go inside this place. This guy, they give me linear cough. See. I don't try.
Hey loves, welcome back to the channel. It's your first time here. Hi, my name is Abigail. So in today's video, I'm going to be talking about a very controversial topic that has been spreading like wildfire on TikTok. You've probably come across people who keep their protective style for a very long time, that it begins to look very rough and dirty. Or you probably heard phrases like dirty hair grows faster, don't wash your hair too often. Well, I have a lot to say regarding this, and in this video I'm going to be reacting to some clips as seen on TikTok. So endeavor to watch this video to the very end so you can share your own view and opinion regarding this. Okay, so before I get into the video, do also give this video a very big thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to this channel, what are you waiting for? Hit the subscribe button and turn on notification bell so you can be notified anytime I get to publish a new video on my channel. Okay, all right.
It expired in August of 2012.
Over a year expired. A year expired.
We have traps for bugs. They're full.
Look at that. Help me! Help me!
She's back. I got a lot of questions, comments, concern about my hair. I got a lot of comments calling me dirty, disgusting, filthy. This is very common for people who are black. We don't wash our hair often. Some do. I'm not saying every single person does not wash their hair. I will admit my case is a little extreme because I am a full-time wig influencer. I have a lot of product buildup. Maybe it's bad for your scalp, but this works for me. It's grown my hair so much. To everyone who was saying you have such beautiful hair, why do you put wigs on top of it? You do it. You do it then. The fact that this isn't even my whole head of hair is insane. Does it smell? The infamous question I've been getting. No, it actually doesn't. I know it looks like it would probably smell disgusting, but it doesn't. I'm done with the unbraiding. How much hair I shed. Keep in mind I have not detangled, so it's going to be a whole lot more. This is just the fallout from like unbraiding. I just finished washing and blow drying my hair. This is my hair. Scalp is clean. Hair is strong, healthy, detangled, and I'm about to get it right braided up again. Keep my braids in for another 3 to 4 months and do this again.
Can you imagine the product buildup and debt that is on her hair? And people who saw this video of her on TikTok were actually calling her a lot of names, as you heard her said. They were calling her dirty, unhygienic, filthy, and a lot of that. Well, you would agree with me that she's dirty. She's obviously dirty, because why would you carry your hair style for a very long time without giving your hair any proper care? You kept your hairstyle for that long that there's a lot of dirt, there's a lot of build-up on your hair. I don't know, was she expecting people to applaud her that, oh, go girl, your hair is looking beautiful, your hair is looking nice? Like, make it make sense. She even went ahead to say that it's a common thing for black people not to wash their hair. Well, it's actually a common thing, but she's saying that it's a common thing in her video. I feel like she was just trying to paint that act as being right. You know, when you do something wrong and you don't want to admit that it's wrong, you get to like classify other things, that people do these things as well, just to prove a point that what you're doing is not really that bad, even though you know it is bad. That is how I see her in this situation. She has kept her hair for a very long time, that it's very dirty. From the video, you would know that that hairstyle would not be smelling nice. So she's just trying to paint it that people are doing it as well. This is something that people do, is a normal thing, so that people that are watching it will see it as being normal since other people are doing it, if that makes sense. So That's what I feel like she's trying to say by saying that is a common thing that black people do. Another thing she said was that it works for her and that it helps her grow her hair. Like, and even when people were questioning her if the hair that she kept for so long actually smells, do you remember what she said? She said it doesn't smell. Like, girl, make it make sense. I personally have kept my protective style for 1 month and I know how it smells because of the sweat, the dust, and the product buildup. Just for 4 weeks. Just for 4 weeks. I know how my hair smells if I should keep my protective style for at least 1 month. Not to talk of you that kept your hair for or how many months was that? Not to talk of keeping your protective style for 3 months, 4 months, 6 months, and you're telling me that it doesn't smell. Like, that's a lie. That's a lie. If you keep your hairstyle for a very long time without any proper care, that hair would smell. As long as a protective style of 1 month smells, keeping your protective style for 6 months without any proper care would stink. And honestly, I'm not surprised because it's not her first time she's doing it. She would install a protective style and keep it for as long as 3 months, 4 months, 6 months before she takes it down. So it's now becoming a norm. And since she's used to keeping her hairstyle for a very long time, that even when her hair is smelling, she's not perceiving it. She's not perceiving it as a person because she's already used to the smell. But girl, when you keep your hair for a very long time without any proper care, we can perceive the smell. We can perceive the smell. You keeping your hairstyle for a very long time without any proper care doesn't make it right. Doesn't mean it's okay to do that. Now take a look at this other video. Who on earth installs a ponytail like that? Like, who on earth installs a ponytail on a dry, dirty, flaky hair with a very weird ass dramatic edges? Like, who on earth does that? For this particular lady, I just feel like she did this on purpose just to gain views because obviously that video did gain a lot of attention on TikTok. A lot of people left a lot of comments. So I feel like that is what she did intentionally. But before her hair got to that point, it's obvious that she had installed a protective style for a very long time without no proper care. Then she decided to put her hair in that ponytail just to make people talk, just to do something very weird that would cause attention. Or I feel like that hairstyle she did was an actual ponytail. That ponytail, she had it in for a very long time, that it became very old and decided to flake and caused a lot of build up on her hair. But instead of her to take it down and just wash her hair, give her hair proper care, she left it for a very long time and decided to make that video just to gain attention or traction on her page. That's how I see it. Like, from these clips, you can see that people are not really taking care of their hair the way they should. It's now a trend of keeping their hairstyle for a very long time without any proper care. But where did this idea of dirty hair grows faster or better came from? A lot of all these things that goes on or happen in the black hair community is deeply rooted in history. During slavery, a lot of black people didn't always have access to hair care products or clean water or even had the time to care and maintain their hair because of the economic struggle that they were experiencing at that time. Hair care was not the major priority for them. Their survival needed to come first because obviously when you're a slave, you're being used for hard labor and all of that. do you think hair care would be the first priority, would be the first thing you would have in mind? Certainly not. That was the same situation these black people were years back during the slavery time. They never had time for themselves due to the economic struggle that they were experiencing at that time. So they didn't have time for their hair. That was why when they install a style on their hair, they keep it for a very long time without any care, without any proper maintenance. And now, fast forward to today, a lot of these practices have been passed down. Even though we now have good hair care products, we now have basic knowledge about hair care, healthy hair care techniques to care for our hair. And the biggest myth I've ever heard is that dirty hair grows faster. I get it that when you leave your hair alone, it seems as if it's striving. But let me break down this thing to you. Your hair grows from your scalp, right? And your scalp is the skin. Imagine you as a person not washing your face for weeks or not taking your bath for weeks. How do you think your skin, your body is going to feel if you don't have your bath for, let's say, a month? Would you classify your skin as being glowy or healthy? No, you would not. Why? Because you know that during that time you didn't take your bath, dirt and sweat have accumulated on your body, which can actually make your body stink, make your body smell. This same goes for your scalp. When you install a protective style without actually washing your hair or caring for your hair is going to accumulate dust. You're going to sweat on your scalp. Now talk about the product buildup, because obviously you get to use product on your hair. So if you cannot classify your skin that you haven't washed for a month as being glowy and healthy, should you now classify your scalp as healthy when you haven't washed your hair and scalp for months? When you don't wash your hair regularly, dirt, product buildup, sweat, bacteria can start clogging your follicles. And this is something that is actually not good. And when this thing starts to happen, it can actually cause slow growth, because you get to start experiencing issues like dandruff, itchiness, and hair loss. So dirty hair is actually not making your hair grow. But when you leave your hair alone, it can actually seem as if it's thriving, because it tends to reduce breakage, because you're not always manipulating your hair. Do you understand? So wash your scalp and hair very often. And no, I don't mean that you need to wash your hair every single day. Just find a balance. Find a balance. For most natural, washing every 1 to 2 weeks is ideal for them. For me personally, I wash my hair every 2 weeks, which is twice in a month or once in a month. That is if I leave my protective style for 4 weeks, I wash once a month. But if I don't leave my protective style for 1 month, I wash twice in a month. You can actually adopt this routine because it's easy and very flexible. It's not something so difficult to do. If you know that you're the type of person that is always working out a lot, you are using a lot of product on your hair, or you have one scalp issue or the other, you need to wash your hair very, very often. And no, it's actually not bad for you to leave your protective style for a very long time, for at least 4 to 5 weeks. But you need to remember that if you are leaving your protective style for a very long time, you still need to give it proper care. Even if it's braids or you are just putting on wig as a protective style, you still need to care for your hair under that wig. And the funniest thing is that a lot of these people have gone as far as using spray. They've gone as far as using perfume to cover up this smell, which doesn't make sense. Like, why are you using perfume if you know that your hair is not smelling, if you know that your hair is not stinking? Obviously, you know that your hair is not smelling nice. You know that your hair is not in good order. That is why you're actually making use of perfume. If your hair is dirty, it's not going to cost you anything to take down that hair and use a proper shampoo to wash your hair and install another protective style. Like, God. Now, some people are coming up with the excuse that washing natural hair is a whole sport, is a whole event. Oh, yes, I agree. Washing natural hair is a whole sport, is a whole event, is a whole anything you want to call it. Do you understand? I agree. But washing your hair twice or once in a month shouldn't be a big problem. Shouldn't be a big problem. If you cannot wash your hair once in a month or twice in a month, then you are dirty. You are very unhygienic. There is no other word that you can use to classify what you're doing as a very good act. If you cannot do this, then you're very dirty. Your hair deserves proper care. You need to give your hair proper care. And I heard there's a certain routine that they do follow now just to grow their hair. They'll keep their hair for a very long time without any proper care. And they said there's a routine for this. Oh God. Like, talking about this thing is just pissing me off. And see, you don't have to hold on to outdated myths just because they've been passed down. Healthy hair isn't about leaving your hair alone. It's about caring for your hair so that it can strive. So please, you all should start normalizing clean, healthy scalp in the Black community. Educate yourself, unlearn all these old teachings, and stop blindly following them. All right, so guys, let me know what you think regarding this, and if you found this video very helpful, please kindly give this video a very big thumbs up, leave a comment as usual. Okay, if you got this far, you haven't subscribed to this channel, kindly hit the subscribe button and turn notification bell so you can be notified anytime I get to publish a new video on my channel. On this note, see you in my next video. Bye.